Okay, good? We're good. Okay, got it. Hi, what's up, everybody? How we doing? That's loud. Now it's not loud. Miss, be patient. God. Didn't your mom teach you patience? God, miss. Impatient SOB. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a good, was it Wednesday? Nope, it's Tuesday. Sorry, I gave you a day. I gotta take it back. It's not Wednesday yet. Yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good Tuesday there. Welcome in. We were gonna do City Skylines today, but City Skylines felt like not working because reasons. I don't know. I have like a handful of mods in that game, and when I say handful, I mean literally like Move It and like 4 other ones that are not like a big deal at all. And I loaded like a vanilla map. My face has got all itchy. I loaded a vanilla map and then it just crashed in the middle of it. So I was just like, well, okay. I guess no cities. I was like, I'm not gonna reload the thing up again and try. So we're gonna do Planet Coaster. And what's up, Riot Base? How am I? I'm doing pretty good, except for cities wanting to act like a Duschenheimer Smith. But we'll play Planet Coaster today because I started a new project today, actually. I started a zoo, actually, and I know like that's the big thing right now. It's not going to be like a zoo that like John T and Mass Bandit are doing, or like what Estee and Wolf are doing. They're doing like real like oh my gosh, 1 minute. I have to get rid of Bruce because he's going to drive me absolutely insane. I will be literally right back. Okay. Holy hell. I'm going to throw him outside. Bruce is just on one today. I don't know. He's just on one. And he's just been meowing at me for like the last 3 hours straight. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I started a zoo. But my idea is it's not going to be like an adventure park zoo like what everyone else is doing right now. Like that's the big thing is like the Busch Gardens kind of park kind of feel, which is cool. But I want to take it a different route. I want to build a zoo that like I used to visit as like a kid. And that would be, I visited these kind of janky small zoos up in like northern Wisconsin that like I don't even know if they were zoos or not. They're like wild preserves or whatever like that. So it's gonna be a zoo like what is the big rage right now, but it'll be like a very local, smaller kind of zoo, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna be pulling influence from a lot of places. This is a smaller project, very, very small project. You have those as well. Doing good. We actually had way more snow than I expected. 6 inches is a lot for you. Oh, okay, got you. It's snowing like crazy right now for us. I mean, it is snowing like crazy. So you have those as well? Yeah. So yeah, I have a few reference photos picked out here as I'm loading in the park. It's so awesome being in a clean park with nothing in it. It's weird, man. I haven't built in like a empty park in a while. By the way, how's everyone else doing? Mist, how are you doing today? How's your day off there? Everybody, hope you're doing good with everything there. But yeah, it's been weird to build in a empty park. It like loads like that. I can have TMTK items and everything like that. It's crazy. So cool, let's go ahead and jump into it. Go ahead and jump into it there. So this is what we have so far. I've really limited down my let me get that out of there. There we go. I've really limited down my play area because I do not want to make a mistake I always do, which is building too big. A lot of people make that mistake, is just having too big of an area to build in. They feel like they have to fill in the entire area. It was wired walking into it was weird walking into Six Flags with snow in it. They had these pictures of Disneyland Paris this morning with snowplow trucks out. It was interesting, like going down Main Street. It was weird looking. If you hear people talking in the background, by the way, that is Michaela and her dad. She had to take her Dadaruski, to an appointment today. So, and then afterwards, yeah, they came back home. I didn't know they were coming back home, or else I would have like probably not canceled stream, but let everyone know that stream was going to go shorter, which it probably will be since they're here. But yeah, they're hanging out in the living room there. So if you hear people talking in the background, you're not going crazy. There are indeed people talking in the background. So. I'm just gonna have that going to like a tunnel kind of thing. Hi, Mick and Dad. Hi, Mickey. I think she's gonna make dinner for everybody. She was talking about it before I got on stream. She didn't know I was streaming today, which you'd think she'd know my schedule by now. Can't hear anything. Then you should refresh your page. I think it's okay for everyone else. I mean, yeah, I'm having a conversation with Mist right now. But I guess you can't hear me telling you to refresh the page. Mist, maybe let our base know to refresh the page. In the background, that is? There's like no music or anything? It says that there's music playing in the background. Let me know if y'all can't hear it for some reason. But I see the little bar going bing 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 bing. Because that's awkward if you can't hear anything, right? Appreciate you letting me know if that is the case. No, I mean, I can't hear. Oh, I'm dumb. Hi. Okay. Welcome. I'm with it. Okay. Yeah, I hope you can't, because the new microphone I have is very good at not picking up, you know, other sources that I don't want it to pick up. You're making steak salad for dinner? That sounds really good. How do you make your steak salad? Do you add like strawberries and stuff like that to it? And then this path over here. He's gonna do the same thing. So this, what I'm building here, is not a guest path. This is actually a, it's going to be a road. A road. Hi, Shannon. My sound effect working yet? It should be. Okay, I almost want to go just settle this right now. What's up, Nicitude? Morning. Just got up into a mad day at the office, but I had to open you up for a lurk. Hope you have. Hey, cheers. Appreciate you lurking there, Shannon. We're figuring this out now. Damn it. Yeah, I had to throw a damn it in there because what the heck? Sound files. Shannon noise. Edit. Hello, Shannon. Name. Okay, let's see. Shannon. It doesn't let me do capitals, so that doesn't matter. From the snowy place. Shannon from the snowy place. Shannon from the snowy place. Yeah, I know it doesn't let me do capitals, so This is where you will enter extra info based on the permission level chosen. Minimum rank points. Okay, maybe user specific, cost 0, usage, stream chat, optional response, submit. Shannon, yeah, that's my technical term for the noise that I did for you, the file saving. Shannon noise. That's how I describe the, yes, exactly. Are you talking? No, I'm making Shannon noises, or I guess in my case, I'm making Drew noises at Shannon. Wouldn't it be funny if we described talking in that way? Excuse me while I make noises in your general direction. Okay, let me look at this. Maybe make it a command. I'm just gonna make a command regardless. The command is going to be !Shannon. It's going to be used by user specific Shannon from the snowy place. Hi, Shannon is the response. Okay, so I gave you a user specific command to do. I should be able to insert the, oh heck, sound file. Shannon noise. Bam. Submit. Hold on. Okay, so there you go. I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but in the future, Shannon, if it doesn't go off, just do !Shannon when you come in, and then it'll go. Because I don't know why the timer's not doing it. It works for everyone else. Like Miss just went off, so. So it's whatever you like in your salad. Then steak, shredded cheese, French fries, and creamy dressing like rancher. Oh my gosh, you put French fries in your salad. That's fantastic. Nice dressing for you. I've never had, is French fries like a normal thing to put in a salad? I've never had that before. This song's about zombies, I can tell. I'll post a pic in Discord. Should I get a food section going in the Discord? Mist, I know you could probably fill that up yourself like every single night. Would other people that are part of our Discord be interested in like a food section to post like some awesome meals that y'all make? Then you can share recipes and stuff if y'all would like to as well. Yeah, okay, I'll actually do that like literally right now. That's another great thing about having an empty park. I can literally have Discord and all the fun stuff open. Oh, I can't put an exclamation point. Worst day ever. All right, I have the food. If you want to edit it, moderators in Discord, you can edit it a little bit more to your liking. Chatbot just doesn't. I don't know what it is, Shannon, because it literally when Mist came in today, it went Mist has blown in, you know, and did her normal thing. So. I don't know. So yeah, we'll just work around Nightbot. You can just do it manually if you want to. Just !Shannon, or if you want me to shorten it to Shan. But I remember you said you don't like people calling you Shan, which is understandable. But yeah, just do !Shannon. You have one of mine? Yes, you do. I had a lovely moment today of falling on your butt while carrying groceries. Oof. Chicagoans learn what the whole sidewalk salt thing is. Yeah, no, they streets. Definitely, they have that on lockdown, right? Sidewalks, yeah, no. I think they wait for like foot traffic to eventually like wear it down. Because yeah, I've noticed that a lot of times when I'm in Chicago. Unless you're in like, you know, the really touristy, ritzy like Michigan Avenue, like down near the lake and stuff like that, and Millennium Park and shit like that. Then they take care of those areas like crazy. But you know, yeah, normal citizens of Chicago. Thanks for the like on Twitter, Miss. I just noticed that. Appreciate that. Yes, yeah, it did, exactly. Which is terrible because we had that lovely freezing rain today. Yeah, we're getting that, right? No, I'm just kidding. It turned to snow. It's now snowing. Because we did have that all morning. And I knew it was going to turn to snow, and it's supposed to snow until like tomorrow, and it might snow even more than that. So all of that stuff just is going to freeze. So my idea here is that I think I'm going to put like a little town, maybe. maybe like a few houses. I notice a lot of times zoos are usually put like right in the middle of neighborhoods. Either like right in the middle of neighborhoods, out in the middle of nowhere, or right in the middle of like a city block. I guess there's not much more areas that you could put a place. They finally finished plowing this morning. That's good, because y'all were in some crap there for a little bit, weren't you? Y'all were in some crap. Yeah, so let's, I'm gonna smooth this area out right here. And we're gonna make like a little neighborhood right here with just houses facing like along this way right here. I think. Well, wait, I gotta think of a way. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do like a strip mall kind of thing. And then we can have a guest spawn point. Yeah, I guess we can have it back in there. If you want some reference for a zoo, right in the middle of the city, search for. Oh no, I don't want this to be right in the middle of the city. I'm going. Don't worry, I got my reference photos. Appreciate it though. Zoo in Florida is on a city block. It's crazy. The one you use it. Excuse me. Oh, the one you use in a residential area. The closest one to us would be Brickfield Zoo. I'm pretty sure. No, there's one in Madison and Milwaukee. I forgot. But no, the ones that I am. Hey everyone, I'm live. Thanks, Cat Lady Summer. The one that I am specifically trying to build is based off of these really, really just cheap, janky zoos in like the. I mean, there's probably everywhere, but just yeah, really, really cheap, janky zoo. All right, so I want to pull off. There you are. I mean, if you want to look at what I'm looking up and stuff like that, the entrance. Okay, so I know this is going to be a little bit contradictory of itself, but the entrance I'm going for is going to look similar to the Racine Zoological Gardens in Racine, Wisconsin. I really like that. It's like a redone entrance that looks a little bit newer. I know I said I want this place to look janky and like worn down or whatever a little bit, but I think it'd be kind of a cool storyline if they like just redid their entrances. I noticed that a lot of freaking zoos are redoing their entrances a heck of a lot. So maybe this zoo also redid their entrance to be kind of neat looking, but that's what I'm gonna look at for my entrance building there. So what's up, Sinkaway? How are you, bud? How are you? How was the rest of your evening yesterday? How was the work day today? Oops, I need to change the colors of this. Hope everything is fantastic. This song is crazy. Yeah, entrances are normally updated to make them. Yeah, and it was just kind of interesting to see how many of them were getting updated. In the course of like a few years, I saw that probably between 5 to 10 different zoos are going to be updating their entrances across like at least the U.S. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate you liking and retweeting on obviously Twitter. It helps out the channel a lot. I appreciate you. And again, if you came in and you were here yesterday and you're like, hey, you're supposed to be playing City Skylines today. Yeah, no, I know. But City Skylines felt like being a jerk and not running for some reason. So I know, but what are you gonna do? Maybe tomorrow or something. But to be honest with you, I'll probably get into building this and be like really into it. There's gonna be a video series on this. I'm gonna put this on YouTube and stuff like that, but it's just gonna be showing off the final product. I think I was talking to somebody about that. Was it on the live stream or something else yesterday about? Well, yeah, it was just us talking about time lapses yesterday, and I really agree with what we were talking about yesterday. Where I think time lapses are kind of going to the wayside, and more people are gonna be watching live streams if they want to see stuff built live. It's better for the creators too. Because then we don't have to sit there and be like, okay, I have to get 6 hours of footage and then speed it up, you know, 300% or whatever, and make sure that it's getting enough time. Yada yada. Oops, let me catch up here. You got one for you to look up, Drew. Kind of sketchy park, but really small. It's called Little America. Unsure about the spelling of America. Okay. Okay. Little America Zoo. In Marshall, Wisconsin, that's even better because typically there are several. I always go there's a kid when I moved to Marshall. Okay. Marshall, Wisconsin. There it is. Okay. It was super slow and couldn't wait to leave work today. I bet. I mean, pretty much like every day, right? Oh, it's an amusement park. I gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna save this for later. We might be able to use some stuff from this, but oh, it's America. It's Americka. That's fantastic. I've never heard of this park before. I'm gonna look at this later. I love looking into small parks. You're playing some I saw that you were playing Banished, Miss. I hope you're having a fantastic time playing Banished. It's a very good game that I need to make another episode on. I need to get back on the YouTube grind a little bit there. Actually, I think I'm gonna get a schedule going for YouTube, and I'm sure that will make 50 to 250 people happy. But I think I'm gonna do like 3 days a week. All right, that should be good for offense. Yeah, I think I want to do 3 days a week of YouTube there. And that'll probably help me out personally too with YouTube altogether, having a schedule. Because right now I'm just kind of like, yeah, I feel like doing something. Let's upload something. It's not a good way to go about it. SM Wolf, I noticed, hasn't done any time lapses. I think it's, yeah, no, he's over it as well. Most creators are pretty well over it and not wanting to do time lapses anymore. I mean, the GP, the general public, for the most part, does like them, but I'm starting to see a lot more people kind of be okay with the overall just showing things off. It is a good game, yeah. But yeah, I think more people are starting to be okay with just showing off like a final product or whatever. Dang, it sucks that I can't. Is it because it's not a building? It may be because it's not a building. So now that's a building, so I can take these and add that all to it, and then I can control exit. Yes. Okay, cool. Haha! I know things. Just make sure you keep that schedule realistic for yourself so it doesn't become a break. Yes, exactly. Yeah, because it wouldn't. That'd be counterproductive, right? If I made a schedule and then couldn't even keep to it. Yeah, that wouldn't be productive for anybody. Yeah, I'm thinking 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Maybe 4 days. Give myself a weekend day as well. Maybe upload on Saturdays or Sundays. So yeah, 3 or 4 days a week I think is very realistic. LOL. Oh, today I'm drinking Dr. Pepper just because every single day people ask and they always think it's beer for some reason. No. Believe it or not, I don't really drink beer that much. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I don't drink beer that much. Nuts. Nuts. There we go. Wait, do you like the pepper? You like the Dr. Peppers? Yes. Dr. Pepper is the only soda that you like. I can go. Dr. Pepper is my favorite. Hands down, Dr. Pepper is my favorite. But I can definitely get down with some like Mountain Dew. Absolutely. And some Mr. Pibb, which I know Mr. Pepper and Dr. Pepper are basically the same thing, but they're different. So, Mo and Mr. Dahomez, Planko, nice. So City Skylines say, which one? Yeah, City Skylines didn't feel like cooperating, Mr. Domez. I don't know. I literally, like, I don't have that many mods or anything installed, you know? The only ones I have are like Move It and like a LOD thing. And yeah, it was like a handful, maybe 3 or 4 mods. And then I like loaded up a vanilla map right before stream and game crashed. So I was like, oh, okay. I guess we can do it that way. So I was just like, I'm not gonna deal with it. And I was already I was already kind of into doing this project here. We're doing the zoo project that I showed off on the Discord there. So yeah, I was like, ah, fuck it. We're playing Planko and I'm building the zoo. I'm building the zoo. How's your day going, Mr. Bilmiz? I'm basically real grown up over here with my chicken nuggets. Hey, chicken nuggets are about as grown up as it gets. I lived off chicken patties for like, and I still would if they weren't so expensive, Tyson. Yeah, I'd still live off those suckers. I mean, we're gonna have macaroni and hot dogs tonight for dinner with her dad, you know. So, I think the definition of being a grown-up is gonna start to get a little bit stretched there with the millennial generation there. I love chicken. Yeah, see, Singaway knows what's up. Singaway knows what's up. Good friend of the stream, Ludo. He said that this looks like the Zoo Tycoon 2 gates, and I was like, yes, that's perfect. So, hey Kyla, what's up, bud? How are we doing today? I wasn't talking to you, Bruce. Huh? Stop. God. I'm not talking to you, Bruce. God. No. 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 Macaroni and hot dogs is like, yes, it's absolutely a classic. I fully agree. What? I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I love you, but I'm not talking to you. What's up, Random Wallaby? How we doing today, dude? I'm doing good, Kyla. Doing good. Watching the snow come down and dealing with a kitty cat as we build a zoo. You're gonna get thrown on camera. You're gonna get thrown on camera. I know how much you don't like going on camera. I know how much you don't like going on camera. Sinkaway, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate you so much. Do you see what happened? I got 100 bits from Sinkaway. Say thank you. Say thank you. Huh? Thank you. There we go. That's Bruce saying thank you. That's funny. Wallabies are just cute. I mean, can't deny. Thank you so much for the hype there in chat. Y'all were more hype than chatbot could catch up with there. That's what happened. You were more hype than chatbot could keep up with. Again, thank you so much, Thinkaway, for those 100 bits there. Appreciate you. Leaderboard taking over. All right, so I'm gonna mark out the perimeter here a little bit. I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but I haven't started a new project in heckin' like months. The last new project that I started was Lunawood, because I had started the Secret Oasis Gardens place before Lunawood, I'm pretty sure. So this is the first new project I've started in forever. It was so weird, like doing the new map and everything. I was like, whoa, do I gotta like reduce the corners down or do this, that, and the other thing? I was like, no, I'm thinking too much into it. Just build. This is what's happening. We're just building. Bruce's tutorial, I remember him. Yes, you're remembered. For better or worse. Yeah, he's the one that gave me. See, it's gone down a little way. I can't. Oh, I gotta go my OBS. There we go. See, he's the one that gave me this yesterday on my wrist. But since Shannon was Mama Bear yesterday, made me put you know, infection stuff on it. It looks better now. So. Are you going to fence up the whole premises? I think a stone wall would look a bit nicer. It might look nicer, but I don't want it to look nicer. I want it to look janky. So it is definitely going to be a chain link fence. Again, I guess if you haven't been to the type of zoo that I am talking about, then you're going to think that this looks extremely bad and cheap, which I guess is good, because that's exactly what these places are. They're kind of bad and they're really cheap. So, okay, yeah, dude, I hear you. You gotta hush up now. Has Bruce plotted his next attempt at? I don't know. It sounds like it, doesn't it? Ooh, is that Sasha now too? Everyone's in here. Damn. Fence like that where the youngins can climb over and sneak in. Exactly. Yes. Yes. Maybe we'll put. We can maybe put spikes on the top of it there. Barbed wire. My local zoo is very, very cheap. It's just an old farm. Yeah. See, a lot of zoos are like that. The ones that I'm referring to or kind of using as reference are from northern Wisconsin. Okay, hold on. I can't. He's just gonna keep meowing in my ear. I'll be right back. Hold on. Just. There. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I had to get rid of him. He's been doing this all freaking day, and he won't stop for nothing. We both are at a loss at this point. He just won't stop meowing at us over and over and over and over and over again for nothing. We've given him every single thing that he could possibly want. At this point, he's just being an annoying asshole. So. You never knew you could build a zoo in this game. You can build, Kyle, you can build whatever the heck you want in this game. People have built movie sets, people have built, you know, theme parks, obviously. People have built cities. I mean, you name it. Think of this game not as a theme park designer or simulator or anything. Think of this game as a giant Lego box with a giant open field for you to do whatever you want to do in it. So you can do everything in this game. So how you guys, what have you guys done today? Today I have done not a lot. Well, kinda. I'm gonna justify myself. I shot some cinematics for a video that's coming out this week and started this new project, and that's about it today so far. And then yeah, later we're gonna have a nice dinner there with Michaela's dad of some hot dog and macaroni. You successfully adulted today. Had my office hours this morning and got some work done along with doing my moderators on Twitch. Woo! Then I went grocery shopping this afternoon. Oh, speaking of that and Twitch, I wanted to know what kind of happened with Emily this morning. You woke up extremely late today. Uh-oh. Did you catch up to the rest of your day? I think I won't put curbs here. Yeah, right? Good job on adulting. Hot dog and macaroni? What? Yeah, dude. You ever had hot dogs and macaroni? It's like a staple. It's like a staple. I guess if you really don't know, you cook macaroni like normal, and you take hot dogs and you cut them up and you put them inside the macaroni. That's literally what it comes down to. They got a task and adults. You went to work and came home, and that's it. But I mean, you went to work. There's some days when getting out of bed and going to work can be the most painful experience of the day, right? So that is commendable, I think, in itself. I know for sure when I was doing well, I'll be doing it again here soon. When I was doing the full-time gig, you know, of work and all that fun stuff, just getting up and out of bed some days is like, oh god, we gotta do this. Okay, let's go. Come on. Hey, what's up, Flames? How you doing, dude? No, not together. You're missing out, my friend. You are missing out. Rohad. There we go. You got called in for a face-to-face interview to the Disney Cultural Representative Program. Ooh, that's really exciting. Since you got the face-to-face one, you pretty much got it. I mean, I shouldn't like jinx you like that, I know, but if you've made it past the enough phone interviews that you got to the face-to-face part, they basically just want to make sure that you're not like in person like a giant asshole. So, but congrats, that's awesome. I'm doing good today, dude. How you doing, Blames? How are things on your, how are things in your neck of the woods? There we go. Stumble upon it there. Joe, I'll tell you that probably if you want. Just because I'm not. No, yeah, not here, not here. But yeah, I mentioned, or I saw that Emily mentioned something on the mods chat, so I was kind of wondering what's up. But yeah, no, definitely not here. Okay, I'm gonna curb this a little bit. Probably use cement, I suppose. Oh, wait, I did this wrong. I did this wrong. I want there to be a pedestrian way to get in, not just for cars. There we go. Because yeah, this is going to be, I mean, the gate would eventually be open, but this is a roadway, right? This is for cars here. And then the cars would come up over here. And then they can park. There's gonna be side parking on the street right here. I noticed with a lot of them, a lot of these smaller zoos, they don't have actual parking lots. They'll have just like off the road parking kind of thing. But yeah, I want a sidewalk to come in both sides here and then connect up too. So, about the stage of interview, especially for a big company like that, they're pretty down to you, and one or two others just seeing basically who's. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I know when I did. That interview for Disney and everything for the Disney College program, it was pretty much a lock thing at that point. Again, they're literally just. Are you gonna let him out? Well, you know, he's gotta stop being a bunghole. He just sits here and just meows in my ear, and I can hear him through my headphones.
I know, he doesn't seem to.
He doesn't want anything. He just wants to meow at us to meow at. Yes, and he's an attention whore, so. I need to turn that back on. Did I just kill my thing?
No, I got it.
Alright, that's good. Oh god, I keep nudging my thing. Okay. Anyways, I totally lost my train of thought. Vilas has a 3-section parking lot, but none of those sections are particularly large. The rest is street parking. Sorry. Villa Zoo in Madison, Wisconsin, for anyone who is. I do actually know what you're talking about. I do. The Henry Villas, right? Yeah, the Henry Villa Zoo. That's actually Kind of what I'm basing the parking lot after. So I know exactly what you're talking about, Shannon. You have to wear a suit and tie. I have no idea how to tie a tie. YouTube. Go on YouTube. I didn't know how to tie one either, and there's a great tutorial on there, and that's all I needed. It was like a 5-minute video. Oh, did I put that in? What the hell? Got it. Okay. Or snap-on. Snap-on ties, or clip-on, I mean, sorry. The clip-on ties look almost perfect now. This is a good zoo. It's a free mission. Yep, pretty much runs on donations, but they treat. Yep. My friend Kevin and I, we rode our bikes from Rockford up to Madison, and went to Henry Villa Zoo. And then it rained. When we got there, it literally started raining after riding our bikes for like several hours, kind of thing. It was still fun though, but it was just really funny. Like we like hit the Madison city limit, and it just started downpouring. And those of you who don't know, I live by car probably hour 10 from Madison, Wisconsin, which is the capital, if you don't know. And yeah, it took several hours on our bike, and we like get up into like we see the Madison city limit. Madison's really bike friendly, that's why we wanted to go there. And it just started. We had like a backpack full of like electronics, like phone chargers and all this stuff, and the sandwiches, yada yada, this, that, and the other thing. And we're just like, well, it's gonna be a long ride home. We eventually got an Uber home. We found out that there was an Uber that had like a bike rack or something like that. So they took us home with our bikes and everything, so we didn't have to ride home in the soaking wet. The zoo by me was just redone, but the parking lot is not that official either. Yeah, I noticed that they're just the Denver Zoo is like that too. It does have official parking at the Denver Zoo, but a lot of it was like roadway parking and stuff like that, so. Hey, what's up, Brian? Brian Sharp! How we doing? Super duper. YouTuber's your friend, and still has time I need to wear. Yes, yeah, you'll be fantastic there. You don't tie a tie, but it's not one of those things that is better to see than. Yeah, I agree. Just telling someone like, all right, like with tying your shoes and stuff. Yeah, it's almost like tying your shoes. You can't like go, okay, loop, swoop, and pull. Now you know how to tie your shoes, right? You can't teach a kid to tie your shoes like that. Well, Madison, Wisconsin doesn't tell us much either. It's in Wisconsin. It's that way. It's that way. Okay. It's like in the lower central part of the state. Yeah, when it starts raining and biking, yes, it's the best thing ever. Brian Sharp coming in hot with that follow. Thank you so much, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic one there. Appreciate you hitting that follow button there. Doing some building a Planet Coaster today there, or just watching people before you decide to buy the game, or Packers? Yeah, the Packers. Green Bay Packers are Wisconsin. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Northwest of Chicago. That's exactly where Madison is. It's literally north central Wisconsin. Home of the Badgers. In Denmark, you have 2 zoos where you are driving around in your car. Probably be hard to do in Planco. Yeah, that would be a little bit. You could get away with it. Like you could just build the path around, like, or the roadway around, the zoo kind of thing, and then have like cars strung out around it randomly. To have it in motion with people actually going around, no, but you could have like a static scene, basically. Oh my goodness, is Neutral Puppet, is that really you? In the most non-weird way possible. I was thinking of you yesterday, actually, hoping that your new job was going really well and everything. Sorry I can't come into the stream a lot this year. I'm just really busy with work. No worries. So I hope you're keeping well, bud. Also, what's happening? What's the plan today with Planco? Yes, Planco. We are building a zoo. It's all the rage right now. Everyone's building zoos. Well, actually, I should say everyone's building adventure parks because of the Theme Maker's Toolkit. So like John T and Mass Bandit are doing a like Busch Gardens kind of like zoo focused kind of project. Stan Wolf is always doing his awesome like adventure park stuff. So I wanted to do a version of a zoo, but the ones that I used to visit as a kid, which were super janky, low budget, like wildlife preserves, basically. So they could do the big high budget things. I'm gonna do a low budget, janky, barely a zoo. So about to go to work. Gotta love, oh yeah, third shifts. I've done that before. 11 to 7. I've done that exact shift before as a packer at Target. So I feel your pain there, my friend. Madison is South Central. What did I say? I said North Central, didn't I? Yeah, South Central. My bad. You can use the track ride thing for that. Yeah, the whatever they call it ride that I use as a bus. Yeah, it'd be cool if they what do they call it? Oh, the tour bus. Wow, that's original. It'd be cool if they gave more skins for this ride, so you could do just that, right? It'd be cool if they took like the actual car skins, car scenery skins in the game. It smells like farts in here. I think she's cooking like cabbage or something. But it'd be cool if they took like all of the skins that they had in game. Well, not obviously not that one. And they like let that be transferred onto the studio bus. You know what I mean? So switch out the vehicle skin to like more of like an actual car and stuff like that. I know they'll never do that, but it just, that'd be kind of cool. Or use that car ride. Oh, the classic car ride. Yeah, that's true too. But that's probably over budget for janky little zoo. Like, yeah, unfortunately. Planet Zooster. I like that. No, it's Planet Safari. Get it right, man. It's Planet Safari. I'm gonna totally try and like SEO the shit out of Planet Safari when I upload this video to YouTube. Search engine optimization, just in case you don't know. I'm actually gonna use wood as the curb here, I think. I think wood would work out kind of swell. Excuse me, I burped. Did y'all hear it? Probably not. It was a weak one. Actually, no, I don't like that. I'm gonna use concrete. I don't like it. We're gonna use concrete, and that's the final straw. Ooh, a zoo. I love that. Yes, yes. I can. I'm definitely like would not have thought of this idea originally had it not been for Jonty and Stan Wolf and all them. So definitely credit to them for getting the zoo idea out there. But I have not seen anyone else doing a janky kind of zoo. So hopefully I can be the first. Maybe the only. I don't know how many people are going out there like, oh, you know what I want to make? A really shitty looking wildlife preserve zoo. Yeah, I really want to make that. Yeah, not many people think like that, so. I kind of like this on the angle. Do you guys like this on the angle? Or do y'all like this on the angle? Or do you think it's better squared? I think this gives a better curb effect. Effect or effect? That would, yeah, it would be, yeah. I'm from Kentucky and I see that you're from America. America's Dairyland, yes. Wait, I'm not from Wisconsin. I'm from Illinois technically, so I'm from the land of Lincoln, but I'm close enough, right? But hello, fellow, or no, I'm not Kentuckian. I've never been to Kentucky. I've like actually never been even like through Kentucky. You having bears? Because Chicago, yeah, and like, thanks for bringing that up. Because it's not like a salty situation at all, neutral. Asshole. But yes, I understand your football, your handball joke. I'll say handball because I know football means something completely different to over half the people watching the program right now. So yeah, I understand your handball reference. I think it would look good if you use natural paths to emulate a dirt road. Even use the wood guides would make sense. You're from Wisconsin. That's true. That's a true statement. Most zoos I've been also get a small goat pen as a petting. Yes, petting zoo is absolutely going to be a thing. That's actually one of my reference photos up here. Is a really janky petting zoo, and I can't wait to build it. But like anything in Planet Coaster, it's going to take a hot minute before we get anywhere. So, like anything. And for the dirt road idea, that would be cool. I think we're going to use that. Not here. I want this area to be more official looking as they come in. This would have been like the original thing that they built for the zoo, right? And a lot of zoos, I mean, a lot of them are private owned, but a lot of zoos are owned by like states and like governments and shit like that. You know, they're public. So when they first would have built it, I would think that they would have put in a little bit of money for like the entranceway. Like this is what a little bit of money would have been. So they would have concreted this because it also, oh, I should mention, my idea is that this zoo is connected to an already existing park. A lot of zoos are like that, where there's like a big like main city park or like anything like that. And then there's like a section that's like the zoo. Then there's like a section of the park that's, you know, for racquetball or tennis courts or whatever. Then there's another, you know, if you live in like a city that has a park like that, that's kind of like what it is. So this would all be considered public roads right here. That's why this connects back up to your main roadway out here, because this is all public road right here. And then the zoo actually starts back up in here, right? So we'll do dirt roads for sure, but not until we get up into the zoo-ish area. Hello from the Bluegrass State. Hello from the land of Lincoln. I already said that, didn't I? Well, whatever. You get it twice. You get it twice, Brian. Bears with Cubs, yeah. American football is wimpy rugby. Y'all get pads and helmets, and rugby is a wimpy version of hockey. Y'all get some ice and start playing a real man sport, as they all say. That's actually true though. Like hockey, like it doesn't make it a better sport. It makes it a more dangerous sport. But like, yeah, hockey's dangerous as fuck, because you know you're on ice and you're going way faster than people can run, and you're slamming into each other a lot faster and stuff. But that doesn't make it like a better argument or anything. Oopsie. It's a shame that the White Sox Bears doesn't make any sense. No, it does not. No, it does not. that's true. I'm a Cubs fan, man. Don't even talk about the White Sox. They suck. More like the White Sox. No one's ever made that joke before. That was the first time ever in human history that someone's made that joke. Just so y'all know. I don't know if you knew that, but you just witnessed history. Someone just made that joke for the very first time. So like Central Park in New York, a little bit, yeah, just on a substantially, a substantial smaller scale. A substantially smaller scale. Yeah, that first one. A substantially smaller scale. Also, Emily was flabbergasted when I told her, I love that word. Thank you for using that word. When I told her you don't actually live in Chicago. You say you live in Chicago because you're in the Chicagoland area. So yeah, no, and it's easier than going, yeah, I'm from Rockford. And then everyone's like, wait, I've done this enough times since I've lived in like a whole bunch of areas in the country. Yeah, if I say I'm from Rockford, usually like older people know where I'm talking about, because Rockford was like really like a lot bigger deal back in the 60s, 70s and stuff like that. But nowadays, if I say I'm from Rockford, people are like, where? So I'm like, Chicago. It's basically Chicago. Just to make it simple. Realistically, yeah, no, I'm about an hour and a half to hour and 45 minutes outside of Chicago. The Chicagoland area, as Shannon said. But again, I just save myself the limited breaths that I have available in this lifetime for other things, rather than explaining where Rockford is on a map. I mean, yeah, they also have blades on their feet, yeah, and sticks. I love hockey, dude. So we can whack the shit out of people. I wish I could just not do anything for one day, but I feel like I get anxiety not doing enough and think of thousands of things I could be doing in that day. Yes, I understand where you're coming from. Yay, anxiety, right? Like, and when you finish like all those things, you're like, but wait, wasn't there like another thing that I could have done also? Turn your brain off, sink away. Turn it off just for a day. I know that's so much easier said than done. But I think everyone deserves a day of just not doing a damn thing, you know? Just chill out. Just chill. It's all good. Commander, how are we doing today? Gotta love original jokes. Yeah, I'm only original jokes. Only original content and original jokes here. You live closer to my sister in Wisconsin than you do to me in Chicago. Yes, that's the same reason that, or that's the same thing that when I fly, I would actually rather go fly through Milwaukee and Chicago. Milwaukee is like, I think distance-wise, farther from me, but it's easier to get into and deal with overall. Anxiety is a yes. Mental disorders in it as a whole are a poop head. You know? We don't have any professional sports teams, so I'm a big Cleveland Browns fan. Dude, congrats on your guys' season. Hopefully everyone in Cleveland is actually like stoked on Cleveland season this year, because that was good. Bright future there. Where's because race car? Baker Mayfield. Yes. Yep. Barely any lines. Barely any lines in Milwaukee. Yes, Milwaukee is great for no lines. Absolutely. And their airport's fantastic. What is it, the Mitchell Airport or whatever? It's a really nice airport. Because the other alternative I'd have to do would be go and fly typically through Midway. And I've mentioned this on stream a few times before, but like, if I can avoid Midway, I'm gonna not go to Midway, because Cicero is yeah. Cicero's a part of town in Chicago, for those of you who don't know, and it's for lack of a better terms, it's fallen on hard times for like the last, I don't know, 20 to 30 years. If the actual location of my home is almost 2 hours away from the location, I tell people it's in that would mean that yeah, you're from a different country. Yeah, hey, I'm in that. I'm in the Europe neck of the woods. Where? You know, Europe, around there. If you hit Russia, you've gone too far. And if you hit the Atlantic, you've gone too far the other way. And if you're going north and you hit the Arctic North, you went too far. And if you go south and you hit the Mediterranean or India or China, well, then you've gone way too far. So yeah, just in that area is about where I'm located. So you just tell people that'll go over well. So sidewalk, I think I'm going to use the pavers. We're going to need to back all of this out a little bit. That's fine. The great country of Europe with all of its states. Yes, exactly. I think Europe is my favorite. Is my favorite state out of all the countries. Personally, you might disagree and say that Antarctica is the greatest state, but I still think that Europe's the greatest state in all the countries. India or China, but yeah, it was India, right? Goes a bit too far east. I'm cringing at this geography discussion. Good, we're doing a good job then. It means that I know geography well enough to make someone who loves geography cringe. Perfect. I'm just gonna sit over here across the pond and totally not panic about anything going on in my country right now. Everything's fine. Well, don't do that, Brian. That's not a good thing to do. That's pretty close. Yes, but we will not be talking about those things. I know where the conversation's going. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, wait, I don't want this one. I need the regular paper. I need the regular paper. Oh, it's not called paper? Oh, it is pavement. Okay. Uh-oh. Semi Smalls, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. How is your Tuesday going there, my friend? hopefully super well. I think these could be a little bit different color. I'm gonna make it like a little bit brighter. Yeah, there we go. Spoony Sarah, oh my goodness. It's like a Cat Lady Summer reunion party. It's a little bit thick. I think it's a little bit thick. Heck, I hate when I left click and it doesn't listen. How big is this? That's what she said. That's what he said. Damn it. It's Monday East Tuesday for me, but I'm glad I'm out of work. Yes, nice, nice. I'm glad you're out of work as well. Time to relax, right? Time to chill. Time to chill. No, that's actually pretty good. That's actually really good. Because then we can put bollards in the middle there. Which actually, I think there's bollards on the Theme Maker's Toolkit there that are pretty good. Let me look. That. I think they're a good size too. Red Dragons, who are you and where is the real Beyond Drew TV? I don't know why I stole them and put them in a trunk. Don't tell anybody, Red. Don't tell anybody or I'll find you too. How you doing, dude? Can we get a shout out for Red Dragons, please? If y'all don't know who Red Dragons is and you're part of the Planet Coaster community there, you should definitely be going and following him. He looks over amazing Planet Coaster creations and shows them off on his channel. And yeah, is an amazing community member. So please go over there, check out Mr. Red Dragon there, please. Ooh, someone just released a Halo. Oh, I forgot, we're gonna take a field trip. Y'all can come and watch with me. Here we go. Oops, didn't work. Oh no, display capture. Fine, I'll remove you. And another one. I can win too. Me, computer. There. It's not working. Why isn't this working? I don't know. All right, display capture's not working, whatever. There's some of these new electrical boxes on here. How big are they? Tell me it's small. It's not small. All right, let me find the thing I want to find. Thank you for shouting out Red Dragons there. Thank you, appreciate you. I like field trips. Will there be a sack lunch provided? False alarm on the field trip because OBS is just being a poop face today. Sorry for the, oh, fantastic size. Give me that. It's only a ½ megabyte. All right, let's put this in the park here. Oh God, the game froze because I downloaded something. Oh God, froze. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Okay, we're good. I mean, I need chocolates. Oops, I missed the grocery store. Oh yeah, be careful going to the grocery store again. Here we go, these. There. I thought it like randomly started working, but it was just from Chana. Okay, that's perfect. I like that. That's really nice looking, but dang, oh, you can't recolor it though. Oh, you can. Okay, just kidding. Oh, I love this. That was super legitness. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate you. Simi Smalls, thank you for that follow. Again, appreciate you. So what if you put these in the middle of each of Lego Twitch Mago? Hello, my friend. Total government. No. We're not talking about government shutdowns or anything. Don't do that. We don't do that. No politics. Come on, y'all read the rules when you first click on chat there, unless you just ignore them, which how dare you? The rules are put there for a purpose. We don't talk about the politics, right? Go. Here we go. Well, how we doing, Magos? I had to test it. I can't hear it, but it's definitely worked that time. Yeah, it'll always be lower than the music. unfortunately. All right, and then can I hold F and these will, whoa. Okay, the center point for this is a little bit different than I thought it would be. Interesting. Right about there-ish, I reckon. And for those of you just coming in and you're like, what are we doing today? Well, let me tell you, we're building a zoo. You might be familiar with Mass Bandit, Jaunty, Estan Wolf, and all their projects to build like adventure parks with zoos and stuff inside of them. We're doing a little bit of the same idea, except we're going on the opposite end of the budget spectrum, and we're building like a small town or like region zoo that's kind of janky and stuff like that. So like a budget kind of zoo, pretty much. So Grant, as always, thanks. Good to hear. Good. So yeah, it should be a fun build. I'm pretty excited for this one here. I haven't done a new build in Planet Coaster in a long time, and I mean a long time there. So it's very interesting opening up a new park file and everything. What we're building right now is just the entranceway. What we have is, this is going to be like a little neighborhood right here. This is a city street. This is the main entrance into the zoo there. So I understand where you're coming from, our base. Absolutely. You guys weren't doing anything terrible, but you know, it's basically just nipping it in the butt before it goes anywhere. You know what I mean? So nothing personal at all. It's just nipping it in the butt kind of thing. How's your the stream last night? What did we stream last night? Did we do Sims yesterday? It was really fun. If it was the Sims yesterday. Oh, these didn't get attached to the building. We finished out the crappy house yesterday. How was your stream? How was the rest of your stream there? Or we could, oh yeah, no, good call. Yeah, let's just not. Good lord. I made homemade guac the other day. Time to dip and ship. Ooh. Homemade guac dough. I personally don't like guacamole. I'm like the only millennial ever to not like guacamole, but I said it went well. Good to hear. I didn't even see the last thing they said. Bruce, shut the fuck up. Ooh, this is gonna be a little bit iffy to. No, I'll just fill it in. Just basically paint here. So that we can take all of these here and we're fine our base. We just, again, been doing it long enough on the old Twitch there where even the mention of certain figures' names can make people go berserk. So we just don't even, you know what I mean? We just don't even. Well, that was a weird Z fight. Did y'all see that Z fight that it just did? That freaking ripple though? It's interesting. I think I could do this better. Yes. No. Maybe not. Nope, you guys are all fine. I only like guac. Nope, that's a gun. Guac as a dip. For all other Mexican foods, it's sour cream and salsa for me. Same. Did you finish the house yesterday? Yes. The house is uploaded on the gallery right now. Yeah, exactly, Shannon. Exactly. There's so many. Oh, excuse me. There's so many different pieces right here. I really wish there was a way. There is a way. Why am I doing it this way? Holy cow! Captain Dumb. Captain Dumb. Paging Captain Dumb. I'm Captain Dumb, by the way. I am Captain Dumb. Or wait, better way. Control Z the heck out of all this real quick. There we go. And then, instead of matching back up to there, here's what we're gonna do. Have this come in and match this, right? There, that's much better, okay. Oh, speaking of our British friends there, today I watched this documentary, or kind of a documentary. It was by this excuse me, gosh, this YouTuber called Expedition Amusement or something like that. They like basically just look over old theme parks or attractions and stuff. And today they were talking about I think it's the O2 Arena today, but the Millennium Arena and stuff like that, and just like how much of a kind of catastrophic failure it was or something like that. But did any of our British friends happen to like go to the Millennium celebrations or whatever at that arena that we're talking about? Because I guess it was just like so weird that like no one like understood it basically, and it was just like catastrophic failure for like the Millennium and stuff like that. Or if anyone has any idea what I'm talking about. If you make a restaurant in the zoo, the menu should totally have animal-based names. Absolutely, yes. We should start thinking of those now. There we go, chat. Start thinking of some like animal-based food names. I like literally can't think of any right now. I'm kind of halfway trying to think of some names there, and I really can't think of anything as I'm building at the same time. I suck at this. Lion-shaped fries. You always have to get the souvenir mug too, right? Always have to get the zoo themed souvenir mug. That is always like, for the price of, you know, $799.99, you can buy this souvenir mug and then have free refills the rest of the year. What a steal. Deep down you're just like, wow, that's a terrible deal, but I'm totally gonna do it because I want that mug. There's plenty of animal based food names. Yeah, like animal crackers. Animal crackers in my soup. Don't do this to me, game. I'm left clicking. Listen. Watch, it's not gonna be there. Oh, it actually did it! Okay. I can't believe it did it. That was a miracle. Oh! Geekism rain, and I heard it this time! Woohoo! What's up, buddy? How we all doing, everybody? Welcome in. Mr. Malova's here. Stream's over. Stream's over. How we all doing? Hello, you. Salad cream! Yeah. I agree. Mr. Malova, Madness, Salad Cream, Jar Jar. How we all doing today? Welcome in, everybody. Geekism, how we doing, dude? Welcome in, everybody. We are currently playing Planet Coaster, and I'm stealing ideas from Jonty, Geekism, and Mass Bandit, and S. Stan Wolf, and I'm building a zoo because I'm really original. Well, welcome in, everybody. I'm Beyond Drew TV. We are building a zoo, like I just said, but this zoo is a little bit different. Everyone else is played some Sims 4 tonight, dude. Nice. Did you get did you get a speed build in? So everyone else is kind of doing a like an adventure park build, right, with their zoos, and that's awesome. I love it. Like, if y'all aren't following, I'm gonna mispronounce the name so bad. If you aren't following, make sure you follow that. Follow Stan Wolf and his adventure parks and everything. But what we're doing is we're making zoos that I went to as a kid, which are like janky budget zoos, where the pens are like chain link fences, and there's like a petting zoo that has like troughs out. And you know, if you've ever been to a cheap zoo, you know what we're talking about. So that's what we're going for here. Uzuri, there we go. Thank you. We fixed some issues with the build from last week. Nice, good stuff, good stuff. Planet Zoo, yes. Thank you for shouting out Geekism. There we go. And again, yeah, if y'all are following Geekism, then you definitely need to be. Absolutely, we're gonna eliminate half of these. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Jordan, Drake, whichever one you feel like being. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate you. So weird. I can still see John T on my TV typing messages. What? But yeah, we need to get rid of half of these bullets. But yeah, this is like the first new project I have started in Planet Coaster, Planet Safari, Planet Zoo, whatever we're calling it these days, since like Lunawood, and it's just really awesome and weird to be on a fresh map. I like the game loaded. It's not, look at this, folks. That frame rate though. For the soda sizes, tiny mouse, small rabbit, medium wallaby, large lion size, super size because American, well yeah, elephant size. That's awesome. I like that idea too. That was legitness. Gulzian, thank you so much. No wait, you're not Gulzian. You're Morrison's toilet salad cream. That's forever. You'll be that. Thank you so much for that, Paul. I appreciate that. It's a petting zoo. But all it's all goats, yes. Rice has been nice, but I've got to shoot off to bed as it's I'm up at 6 a.m. I'll do the usual letting the stream run. Do sleep lurk! Exclamation point sleep lurk, neutral. I totally have your command set up for you, and I appreciate you doing that. That frame rate, bro. Look at that frame rate. Should we load up Lunawood and there we go. Yes, it worked. Awesome. Thank you, neutral. Appreciate you, bud. It was great seeing you. We'll see you next time, okay? Don't work too hard. Don't work too hard. So TVs don't follow raids. So TVs. I didn't know what y'all are talking about, but that's okay. Maybe I'm not supposed to know. It's a secret. Shut up. And the menu's just open. Yeah, watch. You open a menu, and the menu is just like, okay, sounds good. And you open the other menu, and it's like, okay, sounds good. That's how you know things are great in Planet Coaster. But yep, again, we are, as you can very much so tell, I'm sure, we are very much so at the beginning of planning. There will be a YubTub series on this as well. But this, in my point of view, is like the new time lapse. So you can watch, you know, the thing getting built in real time and ask questions about it. And this is now like the new time lapse for me, basically. But yeah, then we'll do an overview kind of episodes on YouTube. Robot Zoo? Technically it kind of will be, right? Because we'll have to use animatronics from the Theme Maker's Toolkit that are awesome. But yeah. Cheers, neutral. Have a good one. As Salad Cream Morrison Toilet Guy, it was a strange geekism stream. It sounds fun. It sounds, I mean, they're always fun, right? But it sounds like y'all had a good time there. What was everyone's favorite part of Geekism stream today? If you had a favorite part of John T's stream today, what would it have been? We love to play Sims over here as well. We actually were playing The Sims 4 yesterday. Building a dirty house. If you've ever seen those shows on like HGTV and stuff where they like flip houses, we were building one of those houses yesterday for someone to flip. Hello, Mr. Malova. Do you know anything about when the next update will be for Planet Coaster? No, I have no idea. Typically, they're 3 months apart, though, like on the dot. I watch Twitch on my TV and comment on your phone. John T rated, but my TV never follows. I get a weird 30 seconds of him on the TV talking or anything. Meanwhile, my phone has been moved to you. So hello, you. Yay, latency. That's basically what that comes down to. I'm almost positive. Yay, latency. I'm doing this way backwards how I should be. I'm really shooting myself in the foot here. And shooting yourself in the foot is not a smart thing to do. No, it is not. I saw some pretty good ones I want to use. You know me, miss. I totally forgot what I was talking about there. Favorite part is when it ended. Of course you would say that, Mr. Malef. I wouldn't expect anything less. I'm sure he appreciates that. Proposing to Mr. Malova being dumb. Mr. Malova, Jaga, what'd you do that for? Thank you for shouting out Cat Lady Simmer. Yes, we do those house builds on Cat Lady Simmer's channel there. She will go through and do the house builds there. Flipping houses, I just got an image in my mind of a person gathering the foundation. Yeah, just like Hulk flipping it kind of thing. Yeah, well, that's what she does. What do you think we're talking about? No, yeah, but it is really cool. It's I don't. Was she the first one to do that in The Sims? Shannon, you know. This song got really creepy really quick. But yeah, I don't know if I've seen other people really do that before. But yeah, it's a really cool idea. And it was really fun building that that house yesterday. Or over the last few days, I should say. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Oh, the animals. Okay, I gotcha. Is a picture up on the gallery? Yes, it is. It is up on my gallery. It has the hashtag that Shannon definitely knows. Cat Lady Flipper, I think, is something you could search for it. But yeah, it is up on the gallery. And it has a little story there with it as well. So make sure you read the description because I'm all about the story and lore and everything that we do there. I still love you though, never forget. Yeah, well, you love them enough to like dump them. Jeez, Mr. Malova, what a jerk. God. I'm working on Cat Lady's Harry Potter build challenge. Nice. How is that coming along? How is your build coming? I'm thinking about doing that as well, but like she even asked me on stream the other day. She's like, "What house would you belong to?" I was like, "I don't know. I'd be a Muggle." So I would like literally just build like a normal house and then turn it in, and then she would do it, and then she'd get mad at me. But that's like every day, anyways. So that's my purpose in Cat Lady stream is that when something breaks, I fix it, and then I come in there for 5 to 10 minutes talking, get her riled up, and then go and lurk, and then Shannon has to pick up the pieces afterwards. Salad cream out. We'll be back on the next one. Cheers, Goldsy. Have a good one, my friend. Appreciate you following. Hope to see you next time. Does that fluffy mic feel nice? It looks like my glass cleaner. What? Wait, I missed something there. The old wallpaper is absolutely fantastic. When will she flip it? I think she's maybe talking Monday, or I think she's doing Shannon's out of the box house first. There you go, Shannon's got you. It's going pretty well, thanks. Having fun with the dorms. Ooh, nice. So you're doing a dorm, huh? Okay, because I was going back and forth between like a house and like a dorm like you're talking about. So we might do that on stream like in the coming weeks. Well, I don't have that much time, but speaking of coming weeks, I think next week we're doing Sea of Thieves all week, by the way, everyone. I think we're doing that. I don't need to build in Lunawood. Lunawood was recorded yesterday. New episode will come out this week. And then I don't have the park at all for a little bit, so I don't need to build. City Skylines made me mad today, so I don't know if I want to try and load that up again on stream. So yeah, we might just do Sea of Thieves all next week and have fun with that. You managed to get those darts stick when you throw them? No. No, I'll be honest. There's about 2 or 3 of them from what I tried before. Oh, there's 2 of them, yeah. I tried before, there we go, and it didn't work, so let me try and Let me try and this is how it goes. All right, you ready? Can you see? Yeah, you can see. Yeah. I knocked one down, so it was counterproductive. Oh, it's official. I've completely given up on City. Yeah, dude, I want to play it really bad. There's a lot I want to do with it, but today was kind of like the straw, because I had the most basic ass mods that you can think of. Move it, I'll just think of a bundle of your basic mods. I tried to load up a vanilla city and it crashed, and I was like, okay, this is cool. Like, I'm done. I've tried so many times to get it. It should be totally up my street, but it just doesn't get with. Yeah, no, exactly. It's so much potential, and it just, I don't know. It just wipes away any creativity you need, or any creativity that you had is wiped away trying to get the damn thing to play half the time. So yeah, no. I applaud John for getting as far as he, sometimes does with it, because yeah, I understand why he doesn't have many episodes come out. A spinning glass cleaner. Imagine a vertical spinning feather duster. Okay, you put the glass over it to clean polish inside. Very posh. It's very posh, yes. A muggle house? A person house. Isn't that like, right? I'm not like super Harry Potter like lore or whatever, but right, muggle is people. I read like the first 4 books when I was in high school, and then the movie started like coming out slowly but surely, so I was like, oh cool. I don't have to read anymore. So that's like what my Harry Potter-ness goes to. And I thought like the first like 2 movies were really not good, so I like didn't watch Harry Potter for a few years because it just left a bad taste in my mouth. Yes, I know, Harry Potter fans. I said that 2 of the movies in the series weren't good. I know. I feel you already. Excuse me, every single Harry Potter movie was the best movie ever made ever, so I'm back! Welcome back, Sinkaway. I'm currently waiting to get my nails done. Ooh, I should get my nails done. It's been like 30 years since I've got my nails done. How long are you going to keep your Christmas tree? That's not a Christmas tree. What are you talking about? That's a palm tree with lights on it. So forever. It's when you look at people like strict into, yeah, exactly, because I'll watch I was watching Flux, actually. I was watching Flux Trance, an old series of his. Didn't he do Windsor or Wendover, whatever it was? No, Wendover's Sims. But regardless, and I was like, yeah, I want to build that. I was like, and I'm pretty sure I could do it. And then I go to load up the game, and it's like, no, you don't really want to do that, do ya? No. Hisses. But see, that's the thing with it, Mr. Malova. I loved your city before you started trying Rico. Yeah, but playing vanilla cities is boring. At least, especially from a design standpoint. Like, I don't know when the last time anyone like straight up like saw vanilla cities, but it's boring. And it suffers from a gameplay aspect. It suffers from the same thing that Planet Coaster does, where, if you get profitable, you can just get up, walk away, come back, and you're playing in Sandbox. So there's no point in playing in the actual gameplay part of it. And if you play design aspect in cities, the aesthetic of it becomes drab and boring within, your first 50,000 people. Actually, almost the opposite. It's not drab and boring. It's the opposite. It's bright and way too colorful and not great looking. There's substantial differences in the movies from how the books are, and Harry Potter in general, like anything else, isn't for everyone. Yeah, and I like the rest of I liked a lot of the other movies in the series. Like, I think it was the 5th one where, I guess, spoiler alert for Harry Potter. I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. When his godfather died from that witch. What's her name? I don't know. From Alice in Wonderland, the witch. That movie was awesome. So it's not like I just like hate Harry Potter. I just like went into it not as like a huge Harry Potter fan. I went in it as like a movie fan, and I just wanted to be entertained by a movie. And like the first two movies, like the first one, like the actors literally screw up lines in that movie, and they like kept it in for some reason. I was like, wow, this is a shitty movie, dude. The second one got a little bit better, but then like by the time they finally switched directors and like went a darker tone, that's when I started liking a lot more. I always tell Harry Potter fans that like if they like were to redo the films and stuff like that, every single one of those movies should be dark toned as fuck. Like think about the stuff that they have going on in those movies, like all the death and the war and all that fun stuff. And then like the first two movies are like this campy like kiddie movie stuff. I was like, this is not what I thought of when I thought of Harry Potter at all. Like I get that they're kids and stuff in those movies, but I was like, dude, like this could have been like so much more darker and like better, basically. Enjoy your luck, Shannon. Bellatrix, yeah, that was her name, right? City Skylines takes so much effort to get into it. All the mods and scrap. Once you've crossed that threshold, it must be amazing. Yeah, and after I do down, like it kind of comes down to my computer a little bit, to be honest with you. Like I need more RAM, but if I even want to get all of the necessary parts to play or mods and stuff to play City Skylines, my computer will just like throw up on itself because it's just like, no, I can't do it. I am the I hate Harry Potter person you are. Okay, there you go. My sister loves it though, so I've seen a few minutes of like every movie's in the series. Sure. And yeah, like Shannon said, you know, those movies aren't for everyone at all, or I guess that series as a whole. Love watching 220. Yes, build on those. Yes, exactly, Mr. Domus, and that's what makes it like, you know, a little bit frustrating, I guess, when it comes down to if you're a design kind of gamer and you see all these other people like designing stuff and you're just like, oh man, I could totally do that, except I can't do that because I don't have a $5,000 computer. Oh, hate is, yeah, hate's always a bit of a strong word. Hate's always a bit of a strong word, but it emphasizes your feelings. And Anagram is using Rico, etc. This Target guy does best he can design with no mods. Snowmap 2, really enjoy that series. I play with basic road mods. Yeah, I like that network extension too, because I love the traffic management and the presidential. Yeah, that makes sense, Mr. Malova. How much do you have? Planko is less, yes, but still, 30 RAM Skylines gets well, my GPU. I don't really know what makes Skylines tick, to be honest with you. I only have 8 gigs of RAM though, so I really don't have a lot of RAM. I need to minimum get at least 8 gigs more to be anything, basically. I'm really pushing my system with Planko and recording and stuff. 32 is what I would like to have. 16 would be better. So I didn't, when I built my computer and I was buying parts and stuff, and I was kind of ignorant when I was buying parts, they asked me like, do you have any intentions of making content? And I was like, no. Dumbass. But yeah, I was like, no, why would I do that? And they're like, all right, you'll be good with 8. Cool. Yeah. 32 gigs here still isn't really enough. Yeah, no, I imagine, dude. CPU is a main bottleneck for Planko. Yep. My CPU isn't the worst, right? And when I stream, I go off of the GPU route. I don't know what it's called when you're streaming, but there's a certain setting you can do. Yeah, I have an i5 8600K. So while it's not the best, it's not like the worst in the world, and I can get by with that for a little bit longer. This is kind of coming out kind of neat. But yeah, I need more RAM. GPU is okay. I got a 1050 Ti. I'm fine with that for now. I'm very okay with that for now. Let's actually do this the other way. So yeah, more RAM would be good. I don't know my motherboard. When it gets into that kind of stuff, I get a little bit iffy on my knowledge of computers and stuff. But yeah. 8? Yeah, exactly. Now you thought Planko was CPU This GPU, you have 64 gigs of RAM. Can I take like 16 of it? Love that fence. Yeah, thanks, dude. Cheers. I saw a little reference photo. The reference photo, I really wish we had these kind of planks in game. They were basically these, but the top half of it was cut down at like an angle, so it almost looks like a log piece. Very 70s, very retro looking. 970 GTX. Yeah, but your gigs of RAM will make up for that, no problem, right? I'm still iffy on this curbing system here a little bit. It could be good for running water and stuff to redirect it. I'm still not sure if I like it on the angle that it is, though. Probably, oh, I need to get a little bit of a fence in between there. Tripping hazard, hi. Let me finish this first. That's like always my problem. I never finish anything before I move on to something else. You got 1080, 16 gig RAM, never experienced any issues, crashes in Planet Coaster so far. Yeah, that's why I think if I was not making content, I'd be fine with 16. But when I'm recording in like a group, like when I record Lunawood, you know, I have anywhere between like, you know, Audacity, Google Chrome, or, you know, web browser up, Streamlabs OBS. Anyway, there's a lot of different programs open at the same time, and I'd be fine if I didn't have to open up all those other programs to have Planco running at the same time. But the fact that I have to open up all of my recording and content programs at the same time makes it really start to fucking chug. Oh, I hit F. I hit F. Normally F would be fine, but I don't know what it is with the Theme Maker's Toolkit thing with the centering thing, but if you hit F with this one to center it, I thought it would center it to the middle of this, but it actually, there you can see it centers it to the side of the square there. I've noticed that a lot with the toolkit items. There must be something that Frontier hasn't released to let people know like how to center things well. You may have none of my rounds. You may see just well for a 2 to 3-year-old system. Yeah, again, I think your excess of RAM is going to be quite fine. I had a 970 GTX for a while too, before I upgraded to 1050 Ti, and it was great. It was great. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. What's our time? I have no idea. Hold on. Feel like it might be time to stretch. Oh, freak! I'm going for like 2 hours and I haven't gotten up. Whatever. Let's keep going. I got a lurk. I'm gonna get some sweet leftover chicken. Ooh, you're on my TV, bro. Hey, have a go, Mr. Malova. Always appreciate you when you drop by, my friend. We'll talk to you next time. All right. Enjoy that chicken, my friend. Enjoy that chicken. Doesn't the F for centering only work with gridded pieces? So it makes sense it goes to the wood beams and not the... No, it is going to the pavement when it does it. Here, let me show you here. Cheers, dude. It is going to the pavement. It's just going... It's centering it in a weird area. There we go. I'm pretty sure. I could be absolutely wrong. But yeah, if I hold F on this, yeah, there you go. So no, you can center things on, it doesn't have to be gridded, but yeah, this is where the center point for it is. So it's like the 4 different snap points on each surface here. So yeah, it's interesting. Oh, I just found these, by the way. These are really cool and they're really good size. There's a whole pack of this, if y'all didn't know. There's this new bus system pack out that they have things like this. And they're all under, I think every single one of these is about half a megabyte. Except for this is like 2 megabytes. These are really cool looking though. Pretty sure Flexi, yeah, they're Flexi as well. This one looks well because you put, again, like it says here, place the 2-meter TV here. Vertical looks so good. Yeah, dude, Geekism, it's a whole collection. I think it was uploaded yesterday. Really good stuff. And they have pavers and stuff for it too. I didn't look at those. I didn't see how big the pavers set were, but they have pavers that say like bus stop on it. And there's like a red road, like, so yeah, a really, really cool set. I'm gonna look into it more after the stream. That's like my daily or every other daily kind of thing to do is go on the Theme Maker's Toolkit and hit recent. Even though I don't download everything, it's still fun to see what people are uploading. But yeah, I go into recent and then I scroll through until I catch up kind of thing. Yeah, no, they look really good. They look really good. I think on the inside here, we're gonna switch up the curbing to an older wood, like railroad tie curbing system. And I always associate the, these are the spooky, or I'm sorry, haunted house beams. I don't know how popular this style or of retaining wall was in the rest of the world, but in the 70s in the United States, retaining walls were made of like old railroad ties all the time, and they always looked like this. They kind of did like that, and they kind of back up a little bit. Then they would kind of keep doing that and stack, 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 stack. And lately, when I worked construction over the summer, we were taking out a bunch of these old railroad ties because they're all starting to rot and deteriorate and stuff like that. But it was a huge architectural thing, again, at least in the States. I don't know about everywhere else, to have old railroad ties as your retaining walls and stuff. So. You know, I actually want to change the color of this. I do. I'm gonna fade them out a little bit. Don't play that song. Don't do that song. I think I'll have to use the 4-meter. Yeah, we're going to use the 4-meter here. Your local zoo was very creative with recycled materials. World War II tank traps from the base, from the line enclosure fencing for example. That's really interesting, actually. That's really cool to know that they reused resources like that were available. That's really cool. Oops. Yeah, I don't know that, like, for this zoo, now that you mentioned that, I don't know that we're gonna really have many, like, quote-unquote exhibits, as it were. I know a lot of times when you go to a zoo, right, it's, you know, you go inside of, like, an actual building, and then it eventually, like, will overlook, like, an exhibit. I think most of ours are gonna be a lot like this, though, right? Or even where the path is gonna just be going, and they'll literally just be like a square, right? And the path won't even go in the back end of it. They'll just be like, yeah, look, cool, with chain link fences. So we might have like one exhibit, because my idea is that also that this park is going to have a kind of a not like nice but nicer entranceway, because a lot of zoos, again, at least in the States, are redoing their entranceways, like a lot. I mean, like by like 2020 I saw that there were like 10 to 15 different local to bigger zoos than that redoing their entranceways. So I wanted to redo it, and I actually have a reference photo. I'll post it in chat, actually. Hope this works out. It's gonna be one of those really long, obnoxious links. Time to go to bed season. Have a good one, our base. Have a good one, dude. Always good to see you. There we go. Hopefully that works out, though. I'm basing the entrance off of the Racine, R-A-C-I-N-E, Zoological Gardens there. I really like the look of it. Really like the look of it. Heck. Keeps giving me different colors. Oh, that is the same color. It's a weird texture thing. A lot of UK zoos are doing similar. Are they? Interesting. Interesting. Maybe there's a resurgence in the popularity of zoos or something. in the last few years. I mean, I love the zoos. I always, my fiance and I always kid around that we can't wait till we have a kiddo so that we can go visit the zoo. And, you know, I mean, not that we couldn't go visit it now, obviously. It's just, you know, it's always more associated, I suppose, with kids and stuff there. Will it have a small playland? Yes. Featuring one crappy whack. Yeah. I don't know about the coaster. I don't know how many actual attractions are actually going to be in the park. Oh, I hit the wrong button. You know, I think at most I might have and this is where I really wish we had a miniature rail line inside the game. Maybe a train to go around the park. Again, it'd be a lot better if we had a miniature railway in the game to make it look better. But so maybe that, maybe a merry-go-round, and maybe the Zozo. Other than that, and like the zipper. So like fairground rides. Other than that, I don't know how many attractions honestly will really be going into this park. It is a zoo, full through, right? Chester rebuilt their entrance about 5 years back. I'm gonna pronounce this. Twycross also did a huge restaurant. So a snow leopard enclosure at their entrance. That sounds awesome. Snow leopards are amazing. The zoo I went to recently was the Denver Zoo, and they just had like a new lion exhibit. Or was it wolf? Shoot. There was another zoo I went to and they had a wolf exhibit, and one zoo I went to they had a lion exhibit. That was new. Anyways. Some zoos have started getting rides. A zoo friend. Well, that's true. Yeah, they absolutely are getting rides, right? Not disagreeing with that at all. I mean, you look at what's that zoo in Europe that has that RMC? That's freaking amazing, right? But this zoo's budget won't really be calling for an RMC or anything to go inside the park. Twycross. Okay, thank you. I'm known to borrow my nieces and nephews to take them to the zoo, and they love it. Yes, yes. I mean, how can you not, right? Or does it? Now I'm like second guessing myself. Twycross. Enclosure design is coming on leaps and bounds in recent years. Theming too. Yes, and it's really good for everyone. Like it's better to watch, and it's you know, for zoo patrons to actually watch the animals in an enclosure that doesn't have them looking sad as hell. And yeah, again, that ties into the next thing where the animals are actually like happy, right? Like, who would have thunk that animals like to, you know, if they're going to be enclosed, they want to have their natural habitat be part of their enclosure. Who would have thunk it? Crazy idea, man. Feel like Ty, thank you. God, English is such a hard language. Kappa. Hey, Masquerade, how we doing today, bud? Good to see you. Well, no, Knowsley Safari Park, which has a few small rides. Nice. Just a boomerang coaster in the kangaroo section. Yes. The kangaroos will love it. Well, they get to ride it for free every single night. With awa, now you just Wait, someone help me. What the heck is that park in Europe that has the RMC? The zoo, I mean. What's the zoo that has the RMC? Because I totally want to go to that zoo. Go home, John. To your. I think he might be, but I mean, it is late enough over there. I'm not even going to judge him. He makes his own schedule. That's what you get for trying to go left and back. I've done the same thing. I did the same thing in Cleve's chat the other day. Because I'm like, you know, you're clicking back and forth. For those of you who don't know, I know exactly what he's going through. He has the stream on a second monitor, probably, and then his main, he's recording Architect on the main screen. So he's going back and forth clicking, right? So he probably left his mouse over on the chat and went to go, you know, hit A to go left. Yeah, I've done that more times than I want to admit when recording, so. Cole Martin, the ride is Wildfire. Yes, thank you. Okay. I just watched the Coaster Studios review on. I know it's an old video, but I just watched the Coaster Studios review on it not too long ago. So it's almost midnight. Yeah, it's almost 5 here. It's time for dinner. It's time to go. Stop being antisocial as well. Again, if for those of you got here a little bit late or whatever, my father-in-law and my fiance are out in the living room right now, just kind of hanging out, about ready to eat dinner, and I'm kind of needing to go join them. But in my defense, no one told me that he was coming over. Like, she just texted me. She's like, "Hey, we'll be there soon." I was like, "Who's we?" She's like, "My dad and I." I was like, "When were you gonna tell me that they were coming over, or that he was coming over?" Hey, what's up, Grafer? How you doing? Missouri will hopefully get an RMC too. It would fit. I think it'd be perfect. There's just something about them that screams. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, look at Gwazi, right? Right, look at Gwazi and everything. Yeah, I mean, because RMCs, it's just they're still old and rickety looking still, with all the wood and everything. So that the ropes and the wood and all that fun stuff, it still fits in really, really well. I'm guilty of doing the same in The Sims, spamming H and E in the other chats. Nice. Gaming problem? Uh-oh. Well, this is a gaming channel, so we might have a gaming solution. We have a few people here who have played video games before. That works. That's Mary Life. I didn't know you invited your parents. Yeah, exactly. I like jumped into the shower like real quick and everything. I was like, oh crap. Okay, let's go. A little knoll here. Knolls are the best. Except for one flat section where everyone has decided to walk across the road even though they're not supposed to. So they like leveled out the area a little bit. You know what I'm talking about, right? Maybe not British people, because they all stand in line really cordially and don't ask questions, but American people know. If there's like a shorter way to go and there's no path to get there, we're making one. So there you go, there's the path that everyone made to get across, even though there's not supposed to be a proper way to cross. Nothing like walking around a zoological collection with a minor back injury after Gwazi. Exactly. I'm excited for the new, I'm really excited for the new, to see what they do with it though, right? For those who don't know what Gwazi is, the song got crazy in my ears. It's a dueling coaster that's been out of commission for, God, how long now? And yeah, group called RMC, which does a lot of awesome coasters basically, is redoing it. And a lot of us coaster fanatics are very excited. That was a really lame explanation of Gwazi. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, we need to lower this street down here a little bit. Oh no, this can stay wide. Typical width is about 7 meters, I'm pretty sure, of a street, like a regular road. I'm gonna keep it a little bit wider here because a lot of the zoos that I've been to in the reference photos I'm looking at, they use the street for parking. So it's not really like a full-on parking lot, it's just like diagonal parking slots on the side of the road. So I keep this part a little bit wider, and then we're gonna just bring it down to 7 meters here. Oh my God, if this song, stop it song, thank you. And then we're gonna have it come back down. That song was screaming in my ear, it was crazy. Have the strong another, yeah. Those Trojan lanes in the grass are called desire lines, and the official term for people who make them is Neanderthals, which is just delicious. I like that, yes. I accept that. It's basically just Tanacon in zoo form. Wow, that was a YouTube reference right there. If y'all don't know what Tanacon is, that reference is just gonna go whew. Wow, good one, Planet Coaster. I like that. See, sometimes pathing can be awesome. If you don't know how he did that, I know that pathing is a huge issue for people. If you don't know how you get the path, like, you know, it kind of comes out curvy like that, and you don't know how to do like the straight kind of thing like that, hold Z. This is the difference between Z and no Z. I know a lot of people don't know that who just got the game recently, but if you hold Z, it gives you straighter edges when it can, right? And also another thing you can do is when you get these little armpits right here, see how the path kind of goes out like that? You can click like here, right click, and it kind of smooths it out a little bit. I know a lot of people aren't aware of that, and I see a lot of comments on Reddit still continuously about how did you get your pathing to be so smooth and yada yada yada. So I always try and bring that up when I can, because I know a lot of people aren't aware of a lot of these simple mechanics that nope, not gonna, never mind. And sometimes it doesn't work out, right? You know, sometimes it just doesn't work out.
On your feet, everybody.
Actually, that did work. Wow, I didn't think that would work. I didn't know that. You just got the game in 2016. Oh, just 3 years ago? Yeah, there's I always recommend, if like YouTube, guy who's been chatting here a little bit, if you don't know about him, Geekism, he has a great tutorial system out there. Silverette also has a fantastic tutorial system out there for basic how to play Planet Coaster. I really recommend definitely checking out those two guys. And Ruble Trillions, if you guys are familiar with him. He basically made the tutorial system that should have been in the game himself. So there are some amazing resources out there. Here we got a Neanderthals, or I makeus my own Pathius in its natural habitat. Oh wait, I gotta say it like insert anybody that has like a voice or whatever. Here we have our Neanderthals, or I makeus my own Pathius in their natural environment. Ooh, shh, don't disturb them. It appears they have found a churro stand and are approaching it ever so slightly. Shh, please, everyone, shh. The Neanderthal is slowly approaching the churro stand now, and they have forgotten their billfold in the car, but instead of going back to get it, they are going to say, fuck it, I am too lazy to go back all that distance. Poor Neanderthal, poor Neanderthal. Uthris has some, oh yes, of course. How could it, you know why? Because Uthris went and got like a real job and stuff and left us forever, so I don't remember Uthris anymore. He's dead to me. I'm just kidding. I'm really happy he's back posting videos. I always say it, like any bigger creator, like the Planet Coaster community as a whole is always better off whenever the bigger creators post, right? Right? Ooh, I like this one though. How dare he? Yeah, I know, right? How dare he try and make money? Scoff. Alrighty, so as I've been kind of alluding to this these last few minutes, we are going to go ahead and wrap up. I know it's a little bit shorter than some days. Actually, it's a little bit later than I thought it was. But yeah, we're going to get ready to wrap up there so I can go have some dinner with the in-laws and the fiance and everything. But we will be back tomorrow with some more Green Hills Local Zoo, because that's apparently what I called it at the beginning of the stream. Tomorrow. Again, I know I said we were going to do cities this week, but I'm not going to deal with cities. It kind of came down to what it is. I'm not going to deal with it. I wish it would work out better, but you know, I'm not going to fight it. It turns out I enjoy playing games on stream and not fighting games on stream. So I already have a game that I enjoy enough that I fight with called Planet Coaster. I don't need to have two of them. So. But yeah, we're just gonna finish up foliaging. Is that a new word? Might be. This little area here, and then we'll go ahead and get ready to raid. So don't go too far, because we're gonna do the raid thing, everyone. We are gonna do the raid thing, and if you're still hanging out from the Geekism raid there, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out there. Again, Jonty, thank you so much for bringing your amazing community over here. Appreciate you as always, my friend. What's for dinner? Dinner today is going to be macaroni and cheese with cut up hot dogs in it because we are fancy AF. We are. Cheers, Mr. Gomez. Raid, hi, Miss. Do you want to, cheers, Geekism. Do you want to get, exclamation point, welcome back, raid, exclamation point, sub raid in chat there? If you are new to Twitch, hi, welcome. Hope you are having a fantastic time on Twitch. What we're doing is raiding, it's called, where we're going to go and take everyone, if you'd like to, from here, and we're going to go visit another amazing channel that I need to go look up here in just a minute or two. When we get there, if you'd like to copy and paste the raid commands there that Mist has awesomely provided in chat, they work by those of you that are not subscribed to the channel. No worries whatsoever. Appreciate you just hanging out. It's awesome of you. Copy and paste the lightning bolt to the lightning bolt there. If you are a sub of this channel, thank you so much for your continued support. That's awesome of you. Go ahead and copy from the Pop-Tart emoji there to the Pop-Tart emoji. There we go. Cool. So it looks... It's always awesome when you back out of a project that you've been working on for like a few hours and you're like, wow, that's what I got done. That's really what I got done. All right. Dinner is done on Discord. Oh, nice. Yeah, cheers, everyone. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Y'all are fantastic. Let me go look up this raid real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Shouldn't take too long there. Following. We usually have one or two people on by now that I know what we can watch. There we are. Usually. Looking. Blind is on. Seth is on. Y'all want to go watch Drummer play random songs that are given to him in chat? If no one says anything, we're gonna go do that. I think we're gonna go do that. Yeah, that sounds fun. All right, we're gonna go hang out with Seth Drums TV. Awesome streamer. He again is a drummer, and they do song requests by anybody. You don't have to be a subscriber or anything. They do song requests by anybody. The list gets a little long, but still super fun stream. If you've never seen this guy before, I really recommend hanging out for it. So awesome. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. I really appreciate it. We'll be back live tomorrow around 3 p.m. Central Standard Time with some more. 95% sure more Planet Coaster in this project there. So awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Let's go ahead and go on the raid there. Tell Seth what's up. Post the raid commands in chat. Enjoy the stream. Seriously, a lot of entertainment coming your way. So there we go. Everyone jump on that raid train. Let's go. Jump on the raid train. There we go. Everyone ready? Looks like it. And on your marks, get set. See you tomorrow. Go.
What's up, Drew? Thank you for the